Hi.
Do it. Hi.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good morning. Good evening. All of the above.
All the good stuff that comes on a
Yes.
Friday.
Yes. How are you today?
I'm great. I
Yeah.
am great.
You
Yes.
look great.
Thank you. I feel great.
All right. So, welcome back.
Thank you.
Now that I'm really looking at it, we've came a long way from the first time we did a podcast.
Yes.
We was in a corner room. Like now we've upgraded to bigger and better things.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
So I wanted to bring you back on again. A lot have changed since the last time you was on here. Um, every time we turn around, it's 24, 24, 24, 24. Look at that. You about to break the camera already from
Yeah.
smiling.
It's like you're calling my middle name.
Yeah. So just wanted to bring you on, talk a little bit about 24, a little bit about yourself and what some things that you guys have coming up. So for everybody that don't know, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes. My name is Sandra Luna, and I am the project specialist for Team 24 Community. And I also work at Wells Fargo Bank.
Okay, we need a title for that because then somebody just get a promotion.
Yes. So recently I was introduced with a new title. So I am the senior AVP of my department or my division, I should say. And I'm super excited because, a lot of people might argue that title doesn't really define who you are, and it doesn't define you as a person, but I think it's an accomplishment, especially in the corporate world of, where you sit in the company type of thing.
A lot of people that say that titles don't define you is usually the ones that don't have a title.
True.
That's usually the one that don't have a title.
Very
So
true.
don't let people kind of block that way. But
Well,
congratulations.
thank you.
That's huge.
Thank you.
Do you know what contributed to you possibly getting that promotion?
I would say a little bit of everything.
Okay.
I actually am very persistent when I believe that I deserve something, and I do not stop until I get it. And what that means is we have an opportunity in the corporate world to really brand ourselves. What are some
Okay.
of the things that you've done? Because our management at our level, there's no way they can know everything you do in the community, within your department or whatever it might be. So a lot of times every year we have to turn in some kind of accomplishment and we have to talk about the things that we've done. And one of my passions is community.
Right.
A lot of things that I do is community based. So for the past 2 years, actually maybe 3 years now, I have been recommending myself and for a new title. Like this is what it entitles. This is where, what it says that it means. And I fit all the criteria. But I believe in saying that, I was able to actually put some results behind it. And
Okay.
some of it was the Team 24 community. We had a gala last year, but we've also done a lot of work in the community that we literally have been on the news. So I think sometimes when people are seeing the results that you're speaking to speaks
Hmm.
volumes. There's
Gotcha.
nothing you can do to take away from that. And I think that was probably the itch that did it.
Yeah.
And, Team 24 community does sit on the portal of Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo volunteers do support a lot of the things we do in the community. So that was another little push that I believe contributed to that.
So let me let me make sure I understand what you're saying. You're saying Team 24 is on the portal of Wells Fargo?
Yes, it is.
Is it their South Mountain location?
Yes, it is. So what it is because as you know, Wells Fargo is huge when it comes to community based. There's a
Okay.
lot of things that they do in the community as well. And what they look for is nonprofits that are out there doing work in the community and they want to support them. So
Okay.
what we were able to do is put a pamphlet, information, the things that we do.
Presentation.
Yeah, a presentation, a PowerPoint that really classified, what are some of the things that we're doing in the community. But we were also able to put live community events that actually backed up what we said. And they loved the mission. They thought it was a great opportunity for us to, pretty much partner. And it was more of I don't want to say introduction, but more of an invitation
Right.
to, hey, why don't we put them on our portal and Wells Fargo volunteers can support it. And that's what we did. So if
So
you are an employee, you can log into your computer. You literally put in this search, Team 24 community, and everything that Team
So
24
is it
community
only
has.
employees here in Arizona?
It's nationwide.
Na- So
Nation
you're telling me Team
everywhere Wells
24
Fargo is.
Community, that's a local nonprofit here and that was started in Phoenix, Arizona, is now on the portal, volunteer portal of Wells Fargo of a national company?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm telling you.
Wow. Like how, like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, so it has to be something that you guys are doing with Team 24 Community that caught the attention of Wells Fargo. I know you said a lot about the events and stuff that you guys had last year. Like what event do you think, or what events that you think that really motivated or really put the cap over for Wells Fargo's to say, hey, you know what, we want to support that nonprofit?
I think a lot of it is the integrity that we have built within Team 24 community,
Okay.
meaning that it's not just another organization. It's literally results. The facts that we are putting behind, we're actually, presenting. We have people that are partnering with us, that are coming to us. And when you have multiple people saying the same thing, people start listening. So
Okay.
it's not just Sandra talking, it's come out, partner with us, just show up and you're
Right.
going to see if it's for you or not. And I think sometimes when you look at branding and you look at, whatever it is you're working on, people can either feel your passion or they can feel, what you represent. And,
Right.
and people want to be a part of that, whatever that is.
Right. So do you think Team 24 community, is it just for a certain set of people, a certain race of people, or is it just for anybody?
It's for anybody. It's
Okay.
for anybody and everybody. Meaning, what I love about Team 24 community is we are continuing to grow and learn. And we are not afraid to say we don't know it all.
Right.
But we are also better together. And I truly
Right.
mean that when I say that. When I think back of like our gala, for example, one of the things that was shared as far as feedback by multiple businesses and multiple people that were just there to support us was the diversity. The diversity that we brought was
Okay.
unimaginable.
Gotcha.
And it was fantastic because we never thought that, sometimes you just don't know what people are looking to see. what
Right.
what what does that mean? We were also able to introduce to small businesses what a gala really is, because in the corporate world you have to be a corporation to have a gala.
Right.
That's on a whole different level. So when you're inviting the small business entrepreneurs, individuals, the dreamers, the non-dreamers,
Right.
you're motivating them that at any level, regardless of background, regardless of situation, today is going to be an experience that we're going to give you that's going to carry on to wherever else we're going.
Nah, that's huge. And as I look and I follow on Instagram a lot myself, I'm noticing a lot of small businesses that you work with are starting to be continuous partners.
Yes.
You know, I see Gomez Construction.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Porch Light.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Knockout Fitness. A lot of small businesses in the community that not only, you know, as small businesses, sometimes you think like, okay, well, we can only support this one time a year.
Correct.
But as small businesses, they're continuously supporting you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, tell me, how does that make you feel? It's for you to be able to create a platform for small business to get out there, for them to still feel like they're a part of something that's bigger.
It's kind of like that mom parent moment, when you see, your child go into kindergarten, for example, and, they're getting that, most valuable kid, and you're feeling so proud because it's your kid. And technically, that's the feeling I have at every event. Just knowing that someone is willing to, not just get in touch with me, but want to reach out to any of us that are in the organization. It's just a proud moment. And it's not just an event or an individual, it's the impact that's being done. And it's really, I mean, it's so rewarding to hear someone say, I don't even know where to start, but I do know that I want to be a part of this. What are some of the things that I can do? And my first question to them is, what is it that you would like to do? Because here, there is no start or end. It's what can we do? Because we have had, and I don't want to say it's luck, but we've worked so hard to bring so many different diversity, different businesses, entrepreneurs, that at this point we can kind of reach out to anybody and say,
Right.
hey, is anybody looking for XYZ, or can we refer this person to that? But then once they come, they want to stay, and we welcome them.
Gotcha. So, and I see you guys have started some new things. You guys actually got a new location. You guys have a new building. Tell me a little bit about your building, and tell me a little bit about of some things that you guys have in store.
Yes, so our office opened in December. And I was super excited because, having an office and just knowing that when you show up, it's where you're working from. It represents, it's kind of like the whole package. It's when you're speaking to other business owners, they want to know where can they meet you. And yeah, it's great to go and support local businesses. There's a lot of coffee shops and other things we can do, but there's nothing better than in welcoming them, kind of like welcoming them to your own home. So when they walk in, we have our quotes, we have the pictures from past events, and a lot of times I don't have to say anything. So them
Right.
just looking, it's like, oh my gosh, wow. And then when they go to our conference room and you see our wall that is just very inspirational, it's just a different feel. So for this year, one of our initiatives is to um, provide workshops. We have partnered with some small businesses. I don't want to
Okay.
say small businesses, but local businesses that offer certain consulting businesses, or I'm sorry, consulting information, or help you with, startup of LLC. Where do you get an EIN? We have one person that will be coming in talking about business tax returns, which is huge.
Okay.
Understanding the benefits of that. We were able to partner with Acceso Capital. They have a person there that is very well known for understanding FICO, business FICO. That class was amazing because she really was able to break down business FICO compared to personal. And a lot of people didn't understand that business FICO or business credit is literally about relationships, not so much
So,
about a credit card.
so how much of these classes, like if someone wanted to go to these classes, how much is it?
It's free. You just have to show up. Commitment and loyalty and wanting to self-develop yourself or your business is all
Hmm.
we ask for. Because if you're serious about it, we can be serious and we can offer you everything and more.
Okay.
So far, we've had two workshops, and so far we've had two people that have attended both of them. And that's what it's there for. It's
Right.
not you sign up for one, you sign up for all, but it's really what better fits the situation that you're in today.
Okay. Man, that's deep. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
So, like I said, a lot of this, we see a lot of it coming out in the community. And, I see constant posts and constant certain things that you guys are doing. So I was at the gala last year. It was wonderful. It was great. Tell me just briefly a little bit about the experience, based off when people think of galas as companies, like you said, not being a corporation, you have your basic galas that, you go there, they do auctions, you have a lot of different speakers, but this particular gala that Team 24 community puts on is totally different.
Yes.
So briefly tell me a little bit about some of the different unique things that makes this gala different from, your traditional corporate gala.
So this gala was very entertaining. It was engaging with our audience, and I learned a lot. I helped coordinate it. But what it was specifically not just to recognize the recipients, the scholarship, the scholars, but it was truly to really give us a platform of who Team 24 really is. And one of the things that, as a group, that we all decided we wanted to make it entertaining. So literally, there was no downtime unless someone was speaking. But we really made it to where from the minute you get there, from the minute you walk on that red carpet to the minute you leave, I the wow experience is what we were pushing for. And
Okay.
I would say from what we heard of the feedback that we got, I think that was, I mean, some people are
It's great.
still are asking like, what are you guys going to do this year?
Right.
So obviously, we are in the process of trying to figure that out. But
Okay.
I would say the beauty of it all was I've been to many galas.
Mm,
I've never been behind the scenes of a gala.
right,
And trying to keep my cool, but at the same time keeping the butterflies down
right,
was a challenge because there
right,
was a lot of little things that I missed that I
mm,
didn't see. Little
right,
things like the tables on the numbers, the day of the run of show, making sure I connected with XYZ. Um, so there was a lot learned. I don't think anybody really saw that because the way we work is we just want to give that experience. So
right,
there was a lot of opportunities that we had that we definitely will continue to work on. And I
right.
truly believe we get better with time.
Okay. I like I said, I know you're a busy person. You're blowing up right now. So, before I let you go, I really want to know, like, for people that's watching this and people that's listening, that, they want to know, like, I want to get involved. I want to know what Team 24 community is about. Tell me, like, what is your mission? Like, what are you guys wanting to accomplish this year?
So this year, one of our main accomplishments is to get as many small business entrepreneurs engaged. Bring us your business, bring us your questions, let's partner, let's collaborate because I guarantee you we don't know it all. And we might even learn something and help you elevate that, whatever that might be.
Okay.
So, there never is an end goal because we're all looking to evolve one way or the other. Regardless of my experience and regardless of what I've been involved with, I learn something every day, and the blessings continue to come um, when you least expect it. So we're looking to, I took a personal goal. I have a personal goal that I would like to go outside of my circle. I would get out of my comfort zone.
Okay.
Talk to corporations that probably have never that don't know what it is to really support a nonprofit. Ask the
Yeah.
questions why. A lot of times they don't know. There's some
Right.
nonprofits out there that don't know how to advertise, the
Right.
marketing, all that stuff that is so important because not everybody is on Instagram, not
Right.
everybody is on social media. There's some people that want to take it back to the olden days, the days that I come from when we actually talk, we network, we communicate, we pass out cards. So that's the level I want to kind of go back to so we can get a little bit more intimate with some of the
Right.
things that we're doing in the community.
Nah, that's huge. That's huge. And, they have a lot of nonprofits out there that, do a lot,
Mhm.
right? But I think the biggest difference from Team 24 community nonprofit is it's not just about cutting a check. It's not just about collecting money and giving it to someone. Like Team 24 community is about people coming together, people creating an experience, a team creating an experience, and making the opportunity for the people around us in our community to continue to grow and continue to prosper. I think that's huge.
Correct.
And that's what I realized, that the biggest difference from Team 24 community nonprofit and another couple nonprofits. So before I let you go, if they have people out there that's listening or watching, and they want to connect with you, they want to support it, they want to get through to it. Like, how can they get to you? How can they support you? How can they? What's some things that Team 24 community can use from our community?
Our community can use any engagement because I guarantee you there is something there for you. And if
Mm,
it's not, let's create it. What's
okay.
the benefit that we can have from this? If it's something that you dreamed about, it's obviously worth talking about. So
Right.
let's not just put it in the back burner.
Right.
We have people that, a lot of people that want to start a business, but they just don't know how. So it's really awesome to see our first workshop, creating your LLC. We had people say, I have an LLC, I've never done anything with it. And then we
Right.
have vice versa. I've always wanted to, but didn't know how. So if it's a dream, if it's on your list, it's there for a reason. So let's
Right.
make it work, whatever that might be.
All right. So, do you guys have an Instagram?
We do. Team 24 Community.
All right.
It's
Nice.
simple.
Yeah, I did. Website?
Website info at team24.org, or you can just look me up. The underscore Sandra underscore Luna.
Yes, if you guys don't know, behind the scenes, she has her own marketing and branding and consultant. She everything. I'm joking, but I'm serious at the same time. So you like as you look at her social media page, you'll see she's heavy in the community. And it is not just one particular community. She's heavy in all of the communities. Every time you look up, she's participating in a lot of different things. So when you think of community, Sandra, Sandra should be next to community in the dictionary.
Oh, I like that.
You like that? Hey, I'm just
That's
saying.
a
So
shirt.
yeah. So once again, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
stopping by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And until next time,
Yes, absolutely.
all
Can't
right.
wait.
Thank you.
Thank you.